Hey Froggy friends, Kirostyle here, welcome back to Octopath Traveler. Thank you so much for joining me here on stream. Hey everyone, thank you so much for coming by. Hey Psycho Reaper, hey CB, good to see you. So today, we finally take on the final boss of Octopath Traveler. Now, the final boss of Octopath Traveler is considered optional, which is kind of weird. So, not only is he the final boss, but he's the super boss, I guess. Very few people that I personally know that have played this game actually did this part. And I'm not surprised, because the guide makes it sound like a big pain in the butt. A lot of preparation, and it's also really annoying because you have to go through a gauntlet of 8 boss fights before you get to fight the final boss, and then you can't save, so if you lose, you have to do it all again. So you can't really go in blind. So since the last Octopath stream, I spent some time leveling everyone, and we got everyone to like lower level 60s. And then I did another stream the other day where I grinded everyone from lower level 60s up to level 70. It took like 3.5 hours. I'm really surprised it took that long, and I think I was pretty efficient about it too. But anyways, now we're here. In that stream, the grinding stream is not going to be archived on YouTube because it was literally just me fighting the same enemies over and over again. So today we are ready. I'm going to show my setup and then we're going to get going. And there's also one tavern banter that I have to do as well, so we will get going. Hey Zerdine, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you for the good luck. I appreciate it. And also, big shout out to Lork Demper, who sent me a funny meme encouraging me, an Octopath related meme, to encourage me to keep going and not give up, so thank you, Lork. Okay, before we go, I want to do one tavern banter. We're running out of tavern banters because I keep rearranging my party and this tavern banter thing does not appear. So that means I must have gotten the majority of them, but I know I'm still missing a few. And CB, thank you for calling Kirby and thank you for syncing our lips. Okay, let's do this real quick. Why, fresh baked bread, delicious. A crunchy crust, a soft doughy inside, and at the center of it all, a dollop of wild strawberry jam. Gosh, Hunnet, these are rather tasty. I am happy that they pleasen thee. It maketh the effort worthwhile. Wait, you made these? Thou needst not looken so surprised. I was given a jar of rosehip and strawberry jam. Then I asked a local tavern keeper if I might borrow in his oven. 'Twas but the work of a morning. I wish I knew how to bake. In the church it's nothing but porridge and tack most days. I could teach thee if thou wished. Truly? Why, that would be splendid. What do you call this particular confection? Sweet dough, 'tis a popular treat in mine home village. Frankly, I would never have expected you to be such a good cook. Wherefore thinkest thou so? Hunters spend long days and nights out in the woods. It behoven us to know how to prepare meals lest we starve in there. Needs must, eh? Well, as my professor always said, necessity is the greatest teacher. Necessity, yes. Yet it pleaseth me even more than others find in my cooking agreeable. Perhaps next time I catch some game, I could make a stew seasoned with forest herbs. With wild turnips on the side and an applesauce and... I think Hunnet's found a new calling. Oh, so I also want to... So a couple other preparation things. You'll notice I have 2 people following me now. So I used Ophelia's guide on Maruf, who's Ali's father, in Marsalim. And I used Primrose's Allure on the Luckless Sellsword in East Noble Court. It took me a couple tries to do that one because I only had a 48% Allure rate. But the reason why I'm taking these 2 with me is because their special ability is they debuff the enemies, which is extremely useful. It's the first time I've had like 2 people following me too, and if I stash Primrose or Ophelia into the tavern, then Maruf and the Sellsword also go in and I could take them back out again. We'll set up my initial party. Okay, so for my initial party, I'm gonna use Therian, Ulbrich, Ophelia, and Alphen just for the 8 bosses. Because these are, like, Therian and Ulbrich are my hardest hitters now, and Ophelia and Alphen are just good supports. I'm not going to bring Tressa with me because I don't need to use Sidestep a ton. It's just useful to have someone who can cure status ailments with Alphen. So for my loadouts, so Therian makes a really good sorcerer if he has Herald's Sword and Heathcote's Dagger, because they both boost fire damage, and they both stack on top of each other. So I put both of them in, and I equipped them with the best stuff. And so the way it works, I also figured this out, because there's multiple weapons in the game. You can switch weapons your characters equip. If you're using a physical attack, like let's say I have a sword and a dagger equipped, and I use a dagger attack, it uses the stats from the dagger. If I use a sword attack, then it uses the stats from the sword. That makes sense. If I do an elemental attack, it just takes the stats of whichever weapon has the highest elemental attack. So in Therian's case, it's the battle-tested staff, and with the battle-tested staff, I get 999 elemental attack, which is what you want. And I had to give him one elemental augmenter to do that. And then with Ulbrich, because his attack, Windhild's Battlecry, the strongest attack from Warmaster class, is 6 hits, one of each type of weapon, you want every single one of his weapons to reach 9999 if possible. So I equipped the best weapons he has. You can see physical attack is 9999, except for with the staff. Now with the staff, most staves are elemental attack focused. This one's physical attack. It's the only one that's this strong, so I only reached 859 with that, which is fine. I also gave him the battle-tested shield and the Historian's hat, which will restore some SP after every turn, because his SP is pretty low. I loaded up Therian's SP to make it higher, but not Ulbrich's. And then I had to give him 2 accessories to boost his attack. There's no accessory that boosts attack by 100, so I had to use 2 for 50. Because otherwise only like his blade would reach 999. I need all of them. And otherwise, everyone... Oh, I didn't equip weapons on Ophelia. That would be important. How did I miss that? I'm so glad I noticed that. Oh yeah, I also have the double tomahawk on Alfin and Hunnet. When they attack with the axe, it'll attack twice. Hey Sarata, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming by. Hello. I can't believe I forgot to give her a good staff. That's a close one. So this has a pretty good elemental attack, so I don't actually care if these have good elemental attack. This one gives me speed up. Kind of want that. Oh, your speed is going to be so high. Oh, actually, I didn't equip weapons on you either. This one boosts your dark damage, so that's good. Does anyone else have makeshift weapons? I gotta make sure. I was so focused on my builds that there are some things that I overlooked. Okay, I think we're good. Let's save again. The other thing I did was I distributed my... It's gonna sound weird, my nuts. So the nuts in this game are permanent stat boosting weapons. So I distributed them so that characters that were kind of lacking in HP and defense are kind of up to snuff. I gave all my attack, my elemental attack ones to Therian, and all my physical attack ones to Ulbrich, because those are the most important things. I also loaded up a whole bunch of elemental defense ones on Primrose, because she's a cleric now. And healing attacks scale based off of elemental defense. So you have to make sure that, and she had a little bit low elemental defense. I also loaded up all my accuracy and crit ones on Ulbrich, and then the other ones don't really matter as much, so I just kind of shored up my party. Okay, so I think we're ready. Oh yeah, I also went back and bought like a whole bunch of like healing items, all the ones that are viable. Most of the like the strongest healing items in the game are not from shops, which is fine because I've been hoarding them all game and not using them, so I think we're good. And I also bought a whole bunch of extra supplies for Alpha to use Concoct. Unfortunately, I didn't spend the time to make Hunnet capture some monsters, but that's... I think I'll be okay. Like, my money went down quite a bit. I was at like 1.5 million, and I went down to 600k, which is fine, because I had nothing else to spend it on, but... Whew, I am nervous, because, again, if I fail this, I'm gonna have to do that gauntlet of 8 bosses again, and I'm not even sure, depending on when... If I do fail, I know that's not a good mindset to have. If I do, I'll look at what time we have left in the stream and decide if it's worth doing a second run. Otherwise, I might just be doing this. And we still have a week until Octopath 2 comes out, so I still have time. Okay, so if you remember, we unlocked the final area here. It's not accessible by foot. You had to do a couple extra quests, which we did after we did Primrose's Chapter 4. Or, no, we did it after we did Therian's Chapter 4. This is the ruins of Hornburg. This is where Ulbrich kind of had his final stand, protecting his kingdom back in the day. Again, once I can save here, but after I leave here, I can't... There's nothing else I could do. I mean, I guess because it's on the Switch, you can suspend the game by pressing the home button, but being careful not to mess it up. Okay, and like I know I'm gonna steamroll the first 8 bosses. It's just the fact that it's gonna take time. I might do it faster than expected, but it's still 8 bosses. Here, Maroof, we're taking Ali's dad for a stroll here into the gates of hell. Luckily, there's no like random encounters here, but man, so. I can use this to change my party. So you can see this area has these flames. And each of these flames is a boss that we've already fought before. This is kind of like their afterlife. We have to defeat all of them before this gate will open. So I guess we'll do them in order. So according to this, I have like some notes. Okay, on the bottom row from left to right, it starts with Simeon. Okay, now remember, if you remember Simeon, he casts silence a lot, so I'm gonna have to adjust my equipment, methinks. So I'm gonna also write down which equipment I'm replacing so I don't forget. So Therian had the empowering necklace. I'll replace that with the... I have enough of each of these stones now. Oh, my... Okay, never mind, okay. I thought my stream froze for a second there. I was like, how long has it been frozen for? But... prevent silence. Okay, Ulbrich will get rid of 1 mighty belt. So I'll write that down. Ulbrich, mighty belt. So he's gonna be slightly weaker, but that's okay. Ophelia with the protective necklace. And Alphen with the protective bracelet. So now, this will be much easier, because the first time we fought Simeon, the only reason why it was hard was just because he kept silencing us, but now we should be fine. I'll have his weaknesses pulled up on another screen so I remember what to target. Right, his weaknesses change, I forgot. I'm not sure if he'll save, like, the weaknesses from the first time I fought him. Okay, here we go. You battle with the unholy presence, I am ready, perhaps not. I wish it would at least tell you which presence it was. I'm glad I wrote it down, but, like, otherwise you would not be able to prepare properly, right?
Better roll up the sleeves. Out of my way.
Oh, he blocked off one of his weaknesses. Oh, he's weak to dagger, wind, dark, staff, lance.
I appreciate it, really.
I'll do my best.
Haha, you can't silence me.
Victory shall be mine.
Break him next turn, just so I can power up.
I think not.
Here we go. Here goes nothing.
Oh yeah, I forgot to show you my skill loadouts. I'll show
Here
you
we
that
go.
later. You don't have dagger.
Take it easy.
Victory shall be mine.
Well then. Shooting comets, lead us on our way.
Elemental push.
I don't have armor corrosion, unfortunately,
I'll
but that's
not
okay.
be defeated. Here I go! Molested stars, pierce our foes.
So they have like more
we
HP,
go.
obviously. All these bosses, all 8 of them have like HP in the range of like 150,000 to 190,000 ish, give or take.
Alright!
That was kind of weak, Alphin.
Victory shall be. My blade is unbending. Windhill fights with us.
Look at that! Look at that! Oh my god! I might even be able to kill him on this brig.
Out of my way. I'm ready. Are you?
Maybe I horribly overestimated these bosses.
Ignis Arctic.
Oh. Well, goodbye, Simeon.
And that's that.
Well, I was worried. I mean, I wasn't worried for these fights, but that took significantly less time than I thought. Oh yeah, here's my skill loadouts. So Therian and Ulbrich are like my strong guys. So everyone has Saving Grace. They have BP Eater and Surpassing Power. That's what makes the difference. I didn't have BP Eater last time I used them, which it basically boosts their ability. It boosts their damage every time you use a BP, which is like if you're gonna use BP anyways, why not, right? And a Surpassing Power, Elemental Edge gives you Peacock Strut at the beginning of the fight, so it doesn't stack with Peacock Strut. But it's nice because it also gives you defense, and it doesn't stack with Peacock Strut. But you could also use Augmented Elements, but Augmented Elements only increases your damage by 1.2, but it does stack with Peacock Strut, which would bring it to 1.7, but then you have to apply Peacock Strut. You could equip both, but then I don't have room for that. Physical Prowess is the same thing, but for physical. And then basically everyone else has Patience and Saving Grace, and Elemental Edge or Encore and Hang Tough. Yeah, Therian the favorite child. Okay, so also when you beat these bosses, they drop like a journal behind, so we can learn about how they're connected to LeBlanc and Galdera, which I think is kind of a cop-out. Instead of like telling you narratively, you just have to read about it, which is kind of dumb. From the diary of Lord Geoffrey Azelhart. I kept my faith. I stayed true to my convictions until the end. Several years before my death, a shadow fell upon my dear noble court, a shadow known as the Obsidians. They brought with them sweet words and false promises, but I would not lend them my ear. Once they came to understand that I would not be swayed to their way of thinking, they came after my life time and time again. I would not allow myself to be daunted. I dug deeper into the truth to uncover their intentions, their ties, and the mastermind behind their villainy, and my search eventually led me to learn of the Gate of Finis. In the end, I was murdered by the man who caught wind of my discoveries, yet I do not regret my actions. I lived true to the words of my house and did all I could for the sake of my people. My sole regret is I have left Primrose alone to pick up the pieces of this broken life I left behind. My precious daughter should not have to bear such a burden on her shoulders. Primrose, you stood before my grave and told me, did you not, that you had lived true to what I had taught you? You are strong, my daughter. You found your own cause and purpose, and the purpose you found was a continuation of my very own. You carried on in my footsteps and finished what I started. My dear Primrose, when I think of how much you must have suffered all alone, all I can do is beg you to forgive me. Now the time has come for you to lay down your burden and rest. It is time you forget about me and find happiness, a happiness of your own this time, for I'll always be with you. Geoffrey Azelhart. So this diary was written after he died, because it said, like, that she stood at his grave and stuff. Because this is kind of like the afterworld, sort of. But I was expecting a diary from Simeon. Okay, now we kind of know why the Obsidians targeted Geoffrey, But one thing we don't know is, well, like Simeon's past, and apparently it's expanded on in the Octopath art book, which is not talked about at all in the game. But like we thought Simeon was just a regular weirdo that led the Obsidians and attacked Primrose's dad, but apparently he's so much more than that. Apparently he's like 100-year-old dude who survived because of some magic that LeBlanc gave him. And if you recall, the other day we did a side quest where we went into the we went into some ruins and we found out about an ancient dynasty where like the king left and replaced himself with a double to become a painter, and then that fake king got into like an argument over his brother over the throne, and then they fought, or either that or his sons got into a fight over the throne, and then one of them triumphed. Apparently the younger son is Simeon of that ancient dynasty from hundreds of years ago. And again, I feel like that's a really important detail to not put in the game. I don't know why it's in the art book and not in the game. Anyways, I just wanted to mention that because it's weird. Okay, next boss is... Okay, so actually, for the next boss, I can re-equip our regular accessories. You had Empowering Necklace. You had Mighty Belt. He's wearing 2 belts. He's cool like that. Protective Necklace and then Protective Bracelet. Again, I figured these bosses would be a cakewalk. I just didn't think they'd be that much of a cakewalk, so maybe I'm overpowered for the super boss, who knows? On paper, it sounds really intimidating, but... Okay, so this boss. You battle the Unholy Presence, I am ready.
Better roll up the sleeves.
Oh, sweet, we get the good boss music. I like the second boss music more than the first one.
My turn.
So, you'll notice this is not the 4th boss for Alphen, this is the 3rd boss for Alphen. All the bosses in this Gate of Finis area are characters that we've killed. So we didn't kill the eagle in Alphen's story, and also technically Miguel was a little bit more of an antagonist. Okay, what's his weaknesses? Sword, bow, wind, dark. Well, you can't do anything about that.
Here's how it goes.
Victory shall be mine!
Yes! Bring it on!
Hey, Risuke! Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Hey, everyone. Here, allow me to... Oops, if I can type it right. Risuke Kuchikawa. It's not raid. Oops, I almost typed raid into the chat commands instead of shout out. That would have been bad. Hey, welcome to the stream. Hey, Risuke. Hey, Sater. Good to see you. Thank you so much for dropping by. I hope you had a good stream. Welcome, everyone. If you don't know who I am, I'm Kiro, and we are playing Octopath Traveler. We are taking on the super boss of the game, which is the toughest boss in the game. We also have to fight 8 bosses leading up to it, so there's a gauntlet here. So we're on the 2nd of the 8 bosses. These are all like ghosts of characters that we've already killed. Well, yeah, and please join us in following Risuke too when you get a chance. Not only is it a really cool streamer, he plays a lot of cool games that we also play, like Fire Emblem, Final Fantasy XIV, so he's really awesome. You should check him out. Yes, there's 8 bosses I have to kill before I can fight the super boss, and the super boss has 2 phases, and if I die, I have to do them all over again because I can't save. So that's why I'm very, nervous. But it's been going well, so hopefully it stays that way.
Here goes nothing. My turn. Elemental.
Haha, that wasn't very much damage.
I will not be defeated. Molecular star. Here's how it goes.
Now then, watch my blade dance.
Here we go.
Here I go.
Even Ophelia is hitting the damage cap. Oh my gosh.
Is on Windhild, fight with us!
Dang, man, that's so much damage.
Out of my... I'm ready. Are you? Ignis harkens.
Goodbye, Miguel.
Don't start things you can't finish.
Oh, they have something similar in Labyrinth of Toho? That's brutal. Oh, Tomo! Hey! Thank you so much for the bits! Ah, thank you so much, Tomo. Good to see you. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. I'm getting onslaught by Windhild now. This is Windhild's war cry on me. Oh, thank you so much, Tomo. I really appreciate it. Okay, so if this is Alphin's boss, and that was Primrose's boss, okay, so the bottom row spells Path, obviously, and the top row spells Octo. So since this is Graham's Diary Part 2, technically I should be reading Part 1 first, right? Maybe we'll go do that first. I don't want to read them out of order. So which boss is this one? This one's Matthias then. Matthias can inflict unconscious on us, so I should equip something for that. Yeah, the characters' names spell out Octopath. And then the arrangement of them on the world map is also Octopath if you like pick Ophelia and then you move clockwise. The second game does the same thing, all the characters' names spell Octopath. Okay, we'll take on Matthias.
This should be fun.
Okay, well, what's your weakness again? I should heal. I didn't heal
I'll do my best.
between the last fights. Okay, Matthias is Sword, Axe, Ice, Light.
Let your wounds be healed.
All right.
Out of my way.
Have at you!
There's really nothing you could do.
I think not!
Here we go. That'll do her.
Have at you!
I break you this turn? You know I might as well.
All right.
I'll do my best. Electric star. Here's our foes.
Out of my way. Elemental push.
I'll do my best. Prepare yourself. Electric star. Here's our foes.
What? Let's do this. Ignis harkens.
Have at you! Iron Blade is unbending! Windhild, fight with us!
Nice.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Oh, sweet, he gave us a large olive of life. From the Diary of Matthias, Prophet of the Accursed Flame. Once I too believed in the teachings of the sacred flame. I led the people in its light as a servant of the church. No one could have doubted that I was anything but a pious believer in those days, and when I look back upon it now, it seems also painfully foolish. When was it that I first began to doubt the flame? Perhaps it was after I met LeBlanc. But no, that was but the catalyst to what was already growing within me. Even before LeBlanc appeared, those feelings had taken root in my heart. The small village whose church I had been appointed to was destroyed in a conflagration, started by a capricious strike of lightning. The flames spread before we even knew what was happening. Before we knew it, we were engulfed in hell's fire. Countless were lost to the flames, even the innocent young children who I had loved so dearly. They had committed no sins. They did not deserve to have their flesh seared and their bones turned to ash. So I prayed to the flame. I prayed and prayed that their lives would be spared. Fool that I was, even after they were dead and gone, I believed that if I prayed hard enough, they might return to us, that a miracle might occur. And so I offered up every scrap of faith that I had, until at long last I realized the truth. Believing in the sacred flame and praying to it would not bring about a miracle. And if my faith could not bring me and those I loved succor in our time of greatest need, then it was worthless. It did not matter to me if the power I needed was forbidden. I would use that power for the force of good and bring about miracles. That was the true faith to which my eyes were finally open. It was not something I had been tricked into by another. I had reached enlightenment. It was only fitting that such a revelation came to me, the one true savior. While LeBlanc may not have been responsible for my enlightenment, I am still grateful to her. After all, she is the one who granted me the blessing of 100 years free from aging. Oh, Matthias was also free from aging, in addition to Simeon? The dark secrets written in that tome can allow a man to cheat death, and I owe her a debt for sharing them with me. I gained eternal life, or close enough, as a true savior should. I then took it upon myself as my duty to save as many people as I could with the power granted to me, and so I set out to kindle a darker flame in our realm. If the sacred flame could be weakened, yet more of Galdera's accursed power would seep through the gate of Finis, and I would be able to claim even greater strength for myself. I hid myself away from those in the church who wished to stop me, but the long march of time was my ally. It wore away the lives and the memories of any and all who once knew me, until it was as if my face had been washed away, like words written in sand. None who still live would remember me as an apostate to the church. With enough leaves, all things are possible. Remember, leaves are the currency in the game. Even obtaining a new name is a little challenge, and so I worked my way back into the church's graces as the traitor Matthias. Even the venerable Archbishop Joseph did not suspect me for a moment. Wait, then what is your name? Every step of the way, fate has shown me that I am in the right. I was able to uncover Galdera's altar because I am right. I was able to use a fragment of Galdera's power to bring about a miracle because I am right. I could become the savior of Whispermill and command its people to do my wishes because I am right. With Simeon as an ally, I never wanted for money nor power. The Obsidians served me well, whether they knew it or not. Simeon claimed to never have spoken of me to the others. I know not if he meant to use me as a secret weapon against the others if the need ever arose, or if it was simply that he did not trust me, but it hardly mattered. After laboring for so many decades, the time had come at last. I had succeeded in debilitating Archbishop Joseph with the poison the Obsidians had provided me. Oh, Joseph was poisoned! It was a beautiful poison. No one would ever suspect it was anything but a natural death. All that remained was for me to cast a dark shadow on the heart of Liana, the next flame bearer, and the sacred flame would soon burn black. They poisoned Ophelia, too, in the story, but they didn't poison her permanently. That is what was meant to be. That is what was about to be. But no, damn it all, to the farthest reaches of hell, the culmination of all I had worked for was mere inches away, so close I could feel the kiss of the accursed flame, and instead it was all snatched away, that fire snuffed out to leave me in utter darkness and despair. I am the savior. I was meant to bring Galdera's flame to the world. Why should I be left in this black hell? It is dark here. The blackness. It is all-consuming, darker than 1,000 starless nights. Please, someone, anyone, bring me some light. Well, sucks to suck, Matthias. The damage I was pumping out made you nervous? When I first unlocked the secret jobs, last couple streams ago, I was not dealing this much damage. You have to really optimize your gear, your stats, and your skill setup in order to really hit these types of damage, which is it's crazy, like the difference you can do just with the right setup in this game, which is nice. It's fun kind of figuring that stuff out. Yeah, I actually need to heal between battles. I keep forgetting that. Oops. I think I have a lot of inspiring plums. So then that was Ophelia's, this must be Cyrus. Oh no, yeah, Osiris.
I will stop you here and now.
Here we go.
What's your weakness again? Dagger, staff, light.
Well then. Molested star. Here's our
The battle is truly joined. I think not.
My turn now. No, you will not. I will not be defeated.
The battle is truly joined. I will cut you down!
Ulbricht's pretty strong even like when enemies are guarded. Bang. It's too bad I can't do Elemental Break and Armor Corrosion in the same turn.
Elemental break.
Bring it on.
Well then. Let your wounds be healed. My turn. Prepare yourself! Molested star!
I'm really glad Ophelia actually does decent damage herself. Kinda nice.
Let's do this. Ignis Arctic.
Goodbye, skeletons.
Victory shall be. My blade is unbending.
The sound effects are vicious. They kinda are, aren't they?
Windhild fight with us. With each battle, I grow stronger.
There we go. How did I deal that much damage? Oh yeah, that Starfall attack uses wind, light, and dark damage. Even like last stream when I was still grinding, I was not hitting numbers this high. Ulbricht's battle cry was still hitting like 6k per hit. And then I readjusted his gear and his but even with his passive skill setup, he was doing 6k per hit. And then I readjusted his gear and gave him the stat boosting items, and now he's doing like 20k per hit. Like that's how much of a difference it made. It was just so like optimizing in this game is so like, man. From the diary of Headmaster Yvonne of the Royal Academy. It was 15 years ago when I first learned of that tome. The headmaster's chair was but a dream to me in those days, when my prized student Lucia brought a young woman to me. The woman told me that I was the best suited to the position of headmaster, that there was no knowledge, no position that should be off limits to a man of my ability. And so she taught me many things, one being the existence of ancient tomes containing the long-forgotten secrets of old. There are several volumes of forbidden writings in Atlasdom's great libraries, and no eyes but the headmasters are allowed to look upon them. The tome in question is one of these. It is the last extant tract of the legendary sage known as Solomon, whose name lives on in history through the land of his birth, the kingdom of Bernstein, has long since been forgotten. Long has it been said that he who can decipher its true meaning will obtain power over even life and death. The current headmaster is not worthy of such knowledge. What he lacks in intellect only pales to what he lacks in character. I cannot depend on him. I would depend on you. She wished to decipher the secrets of the tome, and share its knowledge with the worthy alone. Thus, a great scholar was needed, one who would be able to fully understand the arcane truths within the tome. The doddering fool who now serves as headmaster could never do such a thing, but a genius such as you, Yvonne. Surely you, of all scholars in the realm, are up to the task. Yes, that was how she persuaded me. It was true that I bore a little resemblance to the former headmaster, who was interested in nothing but his studies, and whose only praiseworthy trait was his tenacity in that single-minded pursuit. But I was different. I knew that knowledge was worth its weight in gold, and more critically, my intellect far outstripped his. How could the idiots around me fail to realize this? This woman told me that the then headmaster, Holding a lofty office he had done so little to deserve was tantamount to sin, and I agreed. When she asked me if I could remove him, I assured her that it would be the simplest of tasks. And so I had him assassinated just as she wished, leaving not a trace of evidence behind to incriminate myself. Shortly after, I ascended to the headmaster's seat in his place. I encountered the strange woman only once more after that day. When I reported to her that I had murdered the former headmaster, she flashed a chilling smile and simply replied, "So you did." Then she walked away, never again to appear before me. Perhaps removing that man was all she wanted of me, I thought. It was no matter. The tome was in my grasp, and I immediately set myself to uncovering its secrets. All the rumors I had heard were true. It was a work of staggering genius. With Lucia as my assistant, I was able to obtain other rare and ancient texts from that woman, even if I never saw her again. Yes, everything was going just as I had planned, and power beyond the imagination was finally within my reach. Yeah, but Yvonne, you were only the Chapter 3 boss, not the Chapter 4 boss. Don't kid yourself. How'd it come to this? Damn that accursed Lucia. Damn that heartless, conniving witch. How did I not see? She meant to use me from the very start. I was the one who unlocked the secrets. I who constructed the basic theories of how to effectively control life and death. And as soon as I had done that, she had no more need of me. That was why she gave me a flawed blood crystal and led Cyrus right to me, so that she could dispose of me without dirtying her own hands. You despicable, loathsome, hateful woman. Death has not cooled my fury, but only fueled it to greater heights. Curse you. Curse you and that unholy which you brought to my side. May the deceitful Lucia burn for all eternity. May the foul witch LeBlanc be banished beyond the farthest reaches of hell. It's weird to think that LeBlanc is so conniving and manipulative of everyone, because whenever we talked to her, all she did was like, I want to find my man with golden hair and blue eyes. I want to find my man with golden hair and blue eyes. Like, what was her deal? She doesn't come across as being conniving or evil or smart at all. Thank you, Risuke. Yeah, if you ever play this game, yeah, feel free to ask me for tips and tricks. I have learned a lot. I hope they carry me well in the second game as well. And, yeah, enjoy your lurk. Thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. Okay, who's the next boss again? Oh, right. Tressa's. Get to re-equip stuff for this one, too. Again, I'm glad I went back and actually got all these stones. In fact, after I did the optional dungeon stream, I checked my inventory and I was only missing like one antidote stone, and I had to go back to the obsidian manse to get it. It was in a room I didn't check there. Okay, am I healed? I don't need any SP. Hey, Kua Ghost, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming by.
Not lose to you.
Okay, so you might be wondering, why are we fighting the Venom-Toothed Tiger instead of fighting Esmeralda? Because Esmeralda was definitely more plot relevant. But I think the reason they give is because we didn't kill Esmeralda. We left her alive, technically, even though we didn't see her again. So they had to pick a boss from Tressa's storyline that we actually killed, which was this one. Okay, what's your weaknesses? Lance, bow, fire, light. Lance, bow, fire, light.
Don't play.
Here goes nothing.
Victory shall be mine. Out of my way. No.
What if I give you armor corrosion now?
I see.
Well then.
Oh, but then I won't give you elemental break. Well, that's fine.
Oh, sacred light.
It's going well. We're on the last little leg of Octopath Traveler. I'm excited and a little nervous, but it's going well. Thank you so much for stopping by again, Kuogos. It's good to see you.
My turn. Here I go! Electric star. Here's our foe.
Bring it on. Alrighty.
I guess I can use the Hunter Divine skill, but that just costs extra SP.
Let's do this. Ignis Harkens.
No! My blade is unbending! unbending!
No, not that one, not that one.
Windhill fights with us! With each battle, I grow stronger.
Have I tried the Octopath 2 demo? Not yet. I'm actually planning to not play the demo. I haven't really watched many of the trailers either. I'm just gonna go straight into the game with a fresh slate. That's my plan. I know I'm gonna enjoy it, so I'm just gonna play it on release day. But I heard good things about the demo. I heard they fixed some things about this game, so... So whose journal are we gonna read if I kill the tiger? From the Diary of Graham Crossford, Part the First. Oh, okay. Grave tidings reached me as I was passing through Victor's Hollow in my travels. My beloved's condition had worsened. I knew my journey must be brought to a swift conclusion, lest I be too late in the end. I made up my mind to sail across the verdant deep. The final ingredient I required was the pinion of an ogre eagle, the most fearsome beast of the sky. Oh, that's what we fought in Alphen's Chapter 4. They are said to make their home in the forest of Rube, beyond that vast emerald sea. When I arrived at the harbor, there was only one ship to be found. It was a grand one, no mistaking it, but the captain was none other than Leon Bastral. Wait, but Leon's only like... I guess he's like 30 years old? So this diary is... Like, Graham is not... I thought Graham was older. I recognized him at once, of course. Who could travel these lands without hearing a tale or 10 of that dread pirate captain, the very mention of whose name would set even the bravest sailor's heart pounding and palms sweating? Yet I found the man himself to be quite different from the one spoken of in legend. Captain Leon Bastral stood at the helm of a merchant trader, which was preparing to hoist sail at the very moment I came upon it. I told him of my haste and implored that he let me aboard. Oh right, because we found the journal on Leon's ship. Because this must have happened somewhat recently, right? Because I think Leon reformed when he was older, not when he was still young. I'm afraid I don't let just anyone board my ship, he told me, and I felt as though I was being put to some kind of test. It was clear this was a man who did not easily place his trust in others. My coin purse as impoverished as my hopes, I held out the only thing of value I could offer, my journal. This is the most valuable possession. Oh, this is the most valuable of my possessions, I exclaimed. Within it, you will find a record of every region of this vast continent, every town I have visited and every path I have tread. Surely such knowledge is worth the trouble of having one more body aboard your ship for this voyage. After all, what need had I of such a log then? My journey was nearly over. All that remained was to obtain the final ingredient and hasten home to my beloved's side. Captain Leon gave a boisterous laugh and gestured me onto a ship with a grin. You'd have me believe the leaves of that old book are more valuable than the leaves of my coffers. You must have had quite the journey. I wouldn't mind hearing about it as you swabbed my decks. As the ship tossed about the stormy sea, my thoughts drifted ahead of the winds to where my wife awaited me. I could see her face in my mind so clearly that it felt as though it was only minutes ago that we parted, not countless moons, and I prayed that the flame would guide me back to her while that gentle smile still graced her lips. It's almost finished at last, my love. Pray wait for me just a little longer. I know not what has become of my journal since I parted ways with Captain Leon, but looking back I am relieved that it left my hands when it did. Surely it is better that my final entry ended with some traces of hope, rather than bitter pain I would eventually find at journey's end. Oh, you might get your copy of Octopath 2 a bit late because you bought the special edition and you have to wait for shipping. Oh yeah. I started, whenever I can now, I try to order games in-store and then do in-store pickup, so I can just pick them up on the release day. But sometimes when there's a special edition, you can't really do that, or sometimes they don't let you. There's so many games that I want to stream on release day and then had to be delayed because the shipping didn't get to me on time, and it was so annoying. I'm gonna go back and read this one from Alphen then, since now we read Graham Part 1. From the Diary of Graham Crossford, Part the 2nd. All hope was lost. My beloved was gone forever. I finally finished the elixir, but it was too late. Mere days too late. My one true love had drawn her last breath just as I was racing back to her side, medicine in hand and heart filled with renewed hope. For 3 days and 3 nights I lost myself in tears. A river of tears too deep and raging for me to ford my way across it. It was after the funeral that the woman found me. LeBlack, she called herself. In the depths of my anguish, my life bereft of all meaning, she asked me a simple question, terrible in its implications. Wouldn't you like to see your beloved once more? That insidious offer, a mere whisper in the wind, took hold of me. Try as I might, I could not close my ears to it. If it would mean seeing my love even once more, then I would give my very life without regret. LeBlack spoke of the gate of Finis, which separates this world from the next. If I could find it and cast it open, I could bring my beloved back to my side. I had heard the legends before, of course, but for the first time I found myself desperate to believe them. Begging the help of one of Kit's companions, I set out to the southeast. It was a fool's journey, but what else remained to me but a fool's hope? So I think this is the first time we see that Kit is actually Graham's son, although it was kind of implied a couple times so far, but it hasn't really been stated. On my way, I passed through the village of Clearbrook. There I came across a young boy stricken with illness and lingering just outside death's door. Convulsions racked his small frame, and his skin was mottled with a purplish pox. I recognized the symptoms at once. How could I not? It was the same foul malady that stole my beloved from me. I felt a touch of fate in this meeting. Though I had not been in time to save my true love, I still carried the elixir I had labored so long to create, a remedy that could do nothing for her now. There was no doubt in my mind what I must do, and so I treated the boy with my medicine. Again, I'm so surprised if Alphen was the only person that had it in his village. Was it not contagious? Like, how did he get it then? Fantasy world, am I right? When I looked at the boy's face, finally at peace and in calm repose, I saw my beloved again, and in her gentle eyes I found forgiveness. I hope I could do that too someday. Such were the boy's words to me when he was strong enough to speak again. He told me that he wished to follow my footsteps and become a great apothecary. His words were a reward I never expected. In that moment I felt as though my journey was perhaps not a fool's one after all. I left what remained of the elixir and the rest of my medicines behind with the boy, and I set out once more, turning my feet again to the gate of Finis. Little did I know I was making the greatest mistake of my life. So this must be this one. This one's Ulbrich's. I think this is the last time I'll have to switch my equipment.
Roll up the sleeves.
Okay, what are your weaknesses? Oh, you debuffed us? How dare you? Okay. Dagger, axe, lightning, wind, light. I also gave Ophelia a ton of like speed boosting items. That's why she's going first. I figured it's useful to have a healer going first. Dagger, axe, lightning.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, I forgot that you double attack with this.
The battle is truly joy.
Well.
Watch my blade dance.
Here we go.
Oh, good. This is perfect, actually.
Try this.
I'll do my best.
I don't suppose I'm actually going to be using the energizing pomegranates during my last fight. I'll be using the medium and the large ones, so...
Have this.
Now then, my blade is unbent. Windhill fights with us.
Your physical defense seems high. Oh, it's because he debuffed me. Right. Might actually have to break him twice.
My turn. I'm ready. Are you? Ignis Harkens.
Here goes nothing.
Did you silence me? Dang it.
How about you?
I will not be defeated. Let your wounds be healed.
Well, you also teared Therian.
Bring it on.
Oh, you didn't silence him, you just teared him. Okay, that's fine. It's only one turn. I should leg hold trap him.
Take it easy.
Well then. Molecular star! Pierce our bones!
Here goes nothing.
Out of my way.
Oh, you're okay. Well then, goodbye.
And that's that.
From the records of Lord Werner of Riverford, Hornburg will fall. I still remember her smile as she said those words. It was a score of years ago now, maybe more. A simple sellsword I was then, when she came to me with a sackful of leaves and dark promise in her eyes. She knew as well as I did that I had far greater aspirations than selling my sword for coin, but coin would have to be a start, and what a start she offered me. Not only the coins to free me from another, or not only the leaves to free me from another man's employ, but as much as I asked for to invest in my plot and establish the connections I would need. The life I'd always dreamed of was finally in my grasp. I could use her. I could use her to get all that I've ever wanted, or so I thought. And so I took the girl up on her offer and began my plot to bring down an entire kingdom. I would need men if I were to accomplish anything, so I created my own sellsword company. The Black Brotherhood, I called them. A nice name for something that's not evil. I spent 3 years doing nothing but gathering information on Hornburg. Then, using what I had learned, I began to systematically remove any obstacles that might stand in my path. I used the girl's connections to make my company of sellswords very much in demand in Hornburg. I took the worst of the lot, those with no scruples and nowhere else to go, and made them out to be bandits and thieves. I set these villains to attacking the borders of Hornburg, and then my Black Brotherhood would turn them back. It was quite the performance. Other armies didn't stand a chance of beating us to the site of each battle. The skirmishes all took place far from the heart of Hornburg. We knew ahead of time exactly where they would happen. Since the foes we faced in those battles were in fact our own men, it was an easy feat to give the appearance of a crushing defeat. Through this farce, the Black Brotherhood won the hearts of the people living in these borderlands. Ingraining myself with families of these borderlands, I used their introductions to buy trust among many powerful houses of Hornburg. The tales of the Black Brotherhood spread throughout the realm by then, and I used that woman's money freely to strengthen my ties to powerful men within Hornburg and without. Still, King Alfred was well beloved by his people and his bannermen. It would be no small feat to win their hearts away from him, in which case things would become much easier if he were simply not in the picture. Hornburg would not last long without the people's love for their liege binding them together. And so my eyes landed upon Erhard, who held a bitter hatred of the king within him. I had him appointed as a member of the king's own guard so he could be in the perfect position to do the deed. All that remained to be done was to give Erhard the chance that he was all too eager to seize. Mixing lies and truths, I lit a fire among the strong young warrior I befriended. I could spout any lie, and it would not have mattered. Humans care little for facts. They believe what they want to believe. In the end, it took me just 12 short years to bring Hornburg to ruin. After the kingdom fell, I decided the time had come to settle my accounts with that woman. I disbanded my company, having no more need for sellswords, and used the riches I had accumulated to buy myself the lands and status that would see me through my remaining days. To tell the honest truth, this was not easy. I could have gained even more had I remained at that woman's side. She could provide me with wealth and power beyond any human's wildest dreams. But to pursue this any further would be madness. Perhaps I was already mad to serve so long at her beck and call to bring down a kingdom. She was beautiful, there can be no doubt of that. But did I desire her even for a moment? No. For within that attractive trapping was evil, pure evil intent on bringing humanity to ruin. And you helped this person! If a man dared touch any part of it, his own flesh would rot and fall away. She was a lethal poison. She was a witch. And so I cut myself off from her entirely and did not look back. Funny, though, is it not? In the end, I could not escape her. She brought about my ruin as surely as if I had indulged in her poisonous touch. For in the end, just as I felled Hornburg, it was Hornburg's last knight who laid me low. Well, you got what you deserved, Werner. Okay, so this one is... Ah yes, Darius. So, when you start the... So, some people use an easy boss strat to get through these bosses, where you leave Ulbrich at like 1 HP. It's very easy to do that. All you do is you get him into a duel with someone, and then you lose, which doesn't end the game, it just puts him at 1 HP. Then you come in here and you use, like, his strongest moves, and you give him a support skill that makes it so he does more damage if his HP is low. So you don't bring Saving Grace on him. And then you basically go in here, you just attack right away, and he does so much damage he one-shots everything. Darius is the only boss fight that he can't do that with, because Darius, immediately upon you entering, he attacks your whole party with some damage. So you'll probably have to revive Ulbrich with like a low-level Olive of Life and not heal him, and then get him to do it.
Let's get this over. My turn.
The other thing, oh, I'm actually faster than Darius. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm surprised about that. He's supposed to attack you like right when you get in. Also, I learned that Darius, not Tharius, has another attack that we never saw during his original fight, where he had an attack that steals your items, but he also has an attack that steals your friends. He whisks someone away other than Tharian, and then you don't get them back until you break him. Or no, I think he whisks everyone away except for Tharian. Like, he literally whisks away 3 of your party members. You don't get him back until you break him. I think on this fight, because you don't need to have Tharian with you, he just whisks away 3 random party members if he gets it off. But he uses it at like low HP, so I just thought that was worth mentioning because it's kind of interesting. Darius. Spear, Dagger, Axe, Ice Wind. Spear, Dagger, Axe, Ice Wind.
My turn. Molested Star, pierce our foes.
Have at you. I think not.
Here goes nothing.
Alright, I can't concoct when I don't have items, that's fine.
All right. Cool off.
Have at you.
I'll do my best.
Out of my way.
Hey, Lord Emperor, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming by. Good to see you.
Elemental.
I was telling everyone earlier that you deserve a big shout out for sending me that encouraging Octopath Traveler meme. It was, for context, it was an octopus that Lork edited, and he was holding up a bunch of signs, and each of the signs had an encouraging or funny message that referred to something that happened to us during stream. I always appreciate your memes because they're like perfectly relevant to what we're doing.
Ignis Harkens.
My turn. Prepare yourself. Molested Star, pierce our foes.
The battle I am playing is
Yeah, I love it. I always appreciate when people take the time to like make something or say something or like write something for me.
Windhill,
Thank you.
fight with us! With each battle, I grow stronger.
From the records of House Ravis. From the time of my first memories, I recall my father lecturing me on the origins of our house, and what it meant to be the head of House Ravis, and what it was I must give my life to protect. My father had heard the same from his father, and his father from his father before him. The House of Ravis is blessed with many treasures, and many who covet them. To one born into the House of Ravis, such things are as natural and given as the blue of the sky above us. We are blessed with great treasures, and it is our duty to protect those treasures from those who would use them for ill. And among all the treasures, there was none greater than the Dragonstones. The Dragonstones were bestowed upon the first Lord Ravis by the legendary King Beowulf I of Hornburg, and they've been passed down in our family ever since. The stones are said to have come from a land far to the east, and they are worth far more than their weight in gold. But that is not where their true value lies. A power sleeps within them, and it makes them valuable beyond mortal comprehension. For the name Dragonstone is no simple fancy. The stones house the power of the great worms whose name they bear. It is said that the great sorcerer Odin Crossford, wait, Crossford, really? Used the power of the Dragonstones to seal shut the gate of Finis. Crossford had campaigned together with King Beowulf and aided him in the founding of Hornburg. My father, when he was still with us, once told me this. Power in itself is neither good nor evil. It is the man who wields the blade who decides whether he fights for good or evil. That is why King Beowulf entrusted the stones to the man he trusted above all others, the loyal knight who would become the first lord of House Ravis. Great power can bring about boundless good or unfathomable evil. It is the duty of our house to keep the Dragonstones safe and protect them from those who would wield them for dark ends. Yet given enough time, great power will always awaken a hunger in others who would claim it for themselves. Once the Dragonstones came to House Ravis, there was no end to those who lusted after them, not to mention our many other riches. Even kith and kin cannot be trusted to stand against such temptation. Once a rumor reached my ears that suspicious parties were inquiring into the whereabouts of the stones at the behest of my own relatives. It may be that those who sabotaged the carriage my wife and I were riding in did so at the bidding of my own blood. Oh, so this is written by Cordelia's father, not Cordelia herself. Oh, my poor Cordelia, what is it to become of you? You are too gentle to ever doubt another. I fear that many will draw near to you, cloaked in the guise of kindness, and seek to deceive you. Cordelia, I can protect you no longer. No matter how I try to call out, my voice cannot reach you on the other side. Yet this I hope you know. Though a time may come when you are betrayed by one you trust, I believe your heart will not falter. You will not lose your faith in people, and this is for the best. For there are those truly worthy of your unwavering trust, and you will find them and keep them close at your side. I held on to such faith, and I was rewarded with a loyal companion worth 1,000 other men. Heathcote had been true to me in all things. Surely such a friend will also appear before you, one worthy of your faith. And so I beg of you, Cordelia, never stop believing in others, for it is this faith that will save you in the end. Yeah, this is where the lore comes from. Every time we defeat one of these bosses, a journal is left behind. And the journal is from the viewpoint of someone in the story who has passed away. And almost every single journal has basically been talking about LeBlanc's connection to Matthias, and LeBlanc's connection to Werner, to Simeon, to Graham. It's kind of interesting. But also, again, I wish it wasn't just a lore dump. Okay, here's our last fight.
This.
Okay, so you might be wondering why this boss is not Red Eye, because it's Hanet's boss. It's the dragon from Chapter 3. I think I know why, but I'll explain it once we see the journal, because it will make more sense. Okay, dragon. You're weak to axe and light right now. There's nothing I can do there.
I see.
My turn now. Oh, sacred light!
Here goes nothing.
Now then, I think not.
Here goes nothing.
Really nothing else I can do.
You're not getting away.
I don't want to break him yet.
The battle is truly joined. Out of my way!
My turn now. Maleficent star! Here's our foes!
Elemental push.
Here we go.
My turn now.
How have the bosses been so far? Allow me to show you.
Prepare yourself! Maleficent star! Here's our foes!
Here goes. Let's get down to work.
You don't have the highest hunter skill? It's fine. I'm gonna try it out on Alphen since it's the last one.
My turn.
I'm ready. Are you? Ignis Arctic.
Have at you! My blade is Windhill fights with us! With each battle, I grow stronger.
Nice. Yeah, all the bosses I've been able to kill on the first break, except for Werner, because he debuffed me. I knew they would be easy, I didn't think they'd be this easy. From the Diary of Graham Crossford, Part the Third. How could I have been so wrong? All I thought of was bringing my beloved back to the world of the living. When LeBlanc told me such a thing could be done, I was all too willing to swallow her pretty words. The moment that I arrived before the gate, I felt a finger of ice run along my spine. Even if my mind had been too slow to recognize it, my very body was repelled by that gate, or more precisely by what lay beyond it. While I struggled to catch my breath, LeBlanc sketched out a magic circle on the ground with practiced ease. As she traced each twisted line and ruin, her hand never faltered. How many times must she have prepared for this moment in her heart of hearts? It was at that moment I realized just how she had longed for this moment, how fiercely she desired to see the dark ritual to completion. Only by this ritual may the gate be opened. It will not be pleasant for you, but you must bear it if you wish to see your beloved once more. So LeBlanc spoke as she led me to the center of the magic circle. As she began the ritual, the first thing I felt was a great pain that struck my entire body at once. It was followed by a strange sensation like nothing I had ever experienced. I felt myself stretching and swelling from the inside out. From the corner of my eye, I saw my own hand changing into something foreign and awful. And then fear. LeBlanc watched my transformation with a glow in her eye. It was then I knew this ritual was not intended to open the gate and bring my wife back to me. Yes, I know what truly lies beyond the gate of Finis. That horror is what LeBlanc sought to bring back to our world, and I was to be the vessel. I'd be lying if I said I had no idea this was coming. My conversations with LeBlanc had led me to suspect that this ritual would not work for just anyone. It seemed she needed my blood, the blood of House Crossford, descended from an ancient line of sorcerers. That is why I must be the one to prevent her plan from succeeding, for if I fail, she will only turn her sights upon my dear Kit. No, that I cannot allow, so while I realized before the end what LeBlanc intended, I continued to accompany her in her aims, so I could see the truth of the ritual for myself, and foil it however I could. Little did I know I was dealing with a power far, far beyond any mortal's control or conception. I felt my own sense of self growing faint and distant, and something else entirely filling me. I resisted it with all that I had, but that presence, to that thing, a being like myself, a fragile human spirit, could be crushed as easily as an insect beneath your heel. Then, just before my mind was completely consumed by the darkness, I saw the smiling faces of my wife and son one last time. I screamed. The memory of my wife gave me the power to resist at that last critical moment. I imagine LeBlanc herself did not think I would ever strike back at her, but I had already grown far stronger than I had been as a man. Even when I only managed to land a single blow to her, it cut her deep. She staggered back and the ritual was interrupted. This is my chance. All I need to do is chase after her as she flees and cut her evil at the root, bringing everything to an end. That is what I must do. But why? Where am I going? Why am I am turning into something else, something less and less human. And so I wander the land without aim. There are periods of time I cannot remember. I come back to myself surrounded by destruction. No memories, but I know it was me. These blackouts grow more frequent. They come for me now. No, stay your hand. I'm no monster. I'm a man. I'm a man. So if you recall, the stream after we finished Hunnet and Therion's story, I went back to where we fought Red Eye and we examined the pillar, and there were scratchings on it that said, like, I'm sorry, Kit. Please put me out of my misery. Kill me. Red Eye was Graham this whole time. And again, it's so weird that that wasn't brought up in Hunnet's quest and we have to hear it from here. But that's the last thread tying everything together. Now my question is, when was the gate opened? Because I was my friends, I was playing Octopath with my friends and they started with Therion's story, and I was reminded that Cordelia said all her dragon stones were stolen and that Heathcote was able to retrieve the Sapphire one back. So the Sapphire one was stolen at some point in time. So I think when all four of them were stolen, that's when LeBlanc used them to open the gate, and then Heathcote got the blue one back. But then by then the gate was already open, so okay, that only took like an hour and 20 minutes. So that's actually not bad. And again, it would be faster if I wasn't reading between each one. Okay, so now we gotta set our parties. So again, I can't save. So the first phase is very magic heavy. You need to be doing magic damage and you'll be taking magic damage. So that's why I planned accordingly. I used like a couple guides that I read across. So first phase, we're gonna do Therian is our clincher. He's gonna do all our damage. And then we're gonna bring Hanet, Cyrus, Hanet, and Primrose. So here's my support skill. So everyone has elemental edge in this party to give them a boost to elemental defense. Therian, of course, as our attacker, has BP Eater and surpassing power. Everyone has saving grace, and everyone else has patience. Hanet and Primrose have the show goes on, so that their buffs will last an extra turn. Cyrus does not have that because if I use Aliphone's divine skill, I don't want it lasting more than 2 turns. So he has Hang Tough instead. Hey, Nix! Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming by. Hello, everyone. Let me write you a shout out. Hope you had a good stream. Thank you so much for coming by. You guys should go check out Nix when you get a chance. Not only is he really cool and really funny, and he's an awesome gamer, he plays Final Fantasy XIV, he raids, he also draws. He's just a really cool guy, so please go check him out. And I'm Kiro, Froggy Martial Artist. We are playing Octopath Traveler. We're about to challenge the super boss of the game, and I just beat 8 bosses in a gauntlet leading up to it. And if I die, I have to go back and fight all 8 bosses again, so I really hope I don't. Well, thanks for summoning Kirby, Lork. I really appreciate it. Thanks again for coming by. Hey, Brett. Feel free to sit back and relax as I suffer. Okay, I'll show you my build for the other party as well while I'm here, because I won't be able to check it before the next fight. So this is my build for the second party. So again, Ulbrich is my powerhouse. He has surpassing power and BP Eater and physical prowess. Everyone has saving grace and patience otherwise. Tressa has Show Goes On and Hang Tough and Elemental Edge on Ophelia, and Hang Tough and Encore on Alphen. I'll show you one last look at my equipment, just to be extra safe. So again, Therian's built for extra damage with fire, and I buffed his elemental attack so that he hits 999. Cyrus is actually still pretty good for elemental attack, but he's a merchant as well. Primrose is going to be my healer, and Hanet's going to be my apothecary, so they'll both heal me. Ulbrich is built straight for damage. Every single one of his weapons gives him 999 except for the staff, which can't be helped. He also has the shield to give him HP and SP, and then the Historian's hat to give him SP, because he's low on SP. I fed Therian all the items that give him increased SP, so he can attack more. We have Alphen, Ophelia, and Tressa. Tressa's wind damage is going to be really good too, because she has Trade Wind Spears and Primeval Bow of Storms. I could have given the bow to Therian, but I figured that it's better to stack them on Tressa. Am I forgetting anything? I also brought Maruf and the Luckless Cell Sword. So sorry to them if I die. They're stuck in here. I'm healed. Equipment's good. Job skills are good. Oh, skills. I could... Well, Alpha needs to learn... I mean, he doesn't need to, but I should. Can't believe I forgot that he didn't learn it yet. Okay, he never learned Trafendi's Rage. Might as well. Just in case he gets a chance to use it. Here we go. This is what we've all been building up for. I really hope... Like, again, I've read the guide. I haven't watched a video. sounds like a pain in the butt. These bosses have a lot of HP and a lot of ads. I am using the right. Let me triple check. Okay. Comet and Primrose, Darian and Cyrus. Okay, and I re-equipped everyone's accessories. And I have a ton of items. I have a list of Alphin's concoct recipes in case I need them, which I will. I'll spam items as I need. This is it. Yeah, I ran in circles for hours. The ultimate training montage. This will be... Here we go. I also don't know if the first phase or the second phase is harder. Some people say differently. But for both of them, or no, for the second phase, people say if you die, you usually die within the first 3 to 4 turns. Because that's when it's the most hectic, and after that, you're fine. The first phase kind of sounds like more of a pain in the ass to me, though. But apparently, if you just keep like AoE nuking things, you'll eventually be fine. Question mark? Journey's End. Here we go! Oh, there's another staircase. Oh, there's another one of these. Okay. Form 2 parties for the final confrontation. I already did that. Hopefully they don't pull something on me and make it so... Oh, actually your secondary party is the one that goes first. I'm scared. Yeah, maybe at the top there's just a cozy bench, you know? Quite the stubborn ones, aren't we?
Why, yes.
Where's Kit? That's the question on your lips, isn't it?
Kit.
Why, he's right there, standing before your eyes.
Just so.
The 13th god, Galdera the Fallen. He and Kit are one and the same.
The Gate of Finis.
I mean, you can at least give her full voice acting for the final scene, come on. The Gate of Finis was created to seal Galdera beyond the boundaries of this world. Also, apparently Finis actually appears in Octopath Traveler Champions of the Continent. A lot of these background characters actually appear. And the Crossford family, you see, comes from a long and ancient line that carries the stuff of the Dark God in their veins.
But in truth...
Many years ago, I led Graham, Kit's father, to the same place. Yeah, we just read all the diaries, you don't need to tell us. I told him that by coming here, he could return his beloved to the land of the living. A lie, of course, but one he was all too willing to believe.
And then...
All was proceeding according to plan, but in the end I underestimated the strength of the man's spirit.
Oh...
The ritual failed, and Graham escaped somewhere, though he hardly resembled himself anymore. This time, though, will be different. This time, I will not fail.
It begins.
At long, long last, Galdera shall rise again, and all the world will know his fury. You, too, have an important role to play on this historic day. Your flesh, your blood, your very soul will feed the Dark God and give him strength. Don't forget the quest where we were introduced to LeBlanc was called Daughter of the Dark God, so she is the daughter of Galdera, apparently.
Father...
Oh, here, see, there you go. Father, can you hear me? Father, your daughter calls for you.
Galdera, my father!
Oh, Father, pray show mercy on these poor, wretched souls. I hear you, my daughter. Oh, Father. At last we are together. My daughter, for fulfilling your fate, I bestow upon you eternal slumber. Is that what she wants? Sounds bad. Oh, okay. She doesn't get to say. Brave souls, you too have earned the same reward. So come, let us consume all life on this world. Let us consume the gods themselves. I can't believe my characters don't say a single thing. It's so... Everything that's in the post-game of this game is so... weird. For now in eternity, there is only us. There is only Galdera.
You ready for this?
I am ready.
So he's gonna summon, like, these souls here. See this guy? And he starts off with 1, and then 2, and then 3 of them. You gotta kill those guys first. Also, if you look closely, you can see Kit inside this eye. The omniscient eye. He looks cool, honestly, but... Oh, there's Kit. Yeah, you can see him. But again, this is only phase 1. And, okay, also, another annoying thing is, these souls, when he summons 3 of them, you gotta kill them all within 1 turn of each other. If you don't, they revive at full HP. And they have 50,000 HP. Which is not a problem when they're broken, but when they're not broken... Okay, what's your weakness? I have my cheat sheet. You're weak to light, of course you are. Wait, should I summon right away? Or should I save my summon? I'll save my summon for now, actually. He doesn't even take damage, okay.
Coming, if thou darest.
Well, Therian can break the soul, so I guess I don't need you to.
Better than a snake.
Oh, he's immune to it. It didn't do anything. Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
Interesting dilemma.
Nothing will quiet
I am ready.
Actually, is it even worth me doing... No. I shouldn't waste my BP. I'm trying to be very careful. Actually, let's heal.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Everyone can get overhealed.
Ignis Arctic.
Coming, if thou darest.
Yeah, they did go all out on this music.
Aim and kill. Shoot and true.
Oh no. I don't think I'll be able to kill the soul on this turn. Oh, I did. Okay, sweet. No, now I'm out of BP. That's not a problem, though.
How about this?
I am ready.
What are you weak to? Dagger, axe, staff, lightning, light.
Oh, sacred light.
Aw, you're already locked.
Out of my way.
Aw. These guys suck too, they have really powerful attacks. Okay, you're weak against... Lance, dagger, arrow. The other one's weak against... sword, dagger, ice, wind.
That's just so.
Coming, if thou darest.
Arrow... What else do you have? Arrow, axe. You only have arrow and axe. Neither. Well, no. Arrow works on Screaming Soul. Oh no. Okay. Basically, if you don't break that guy before he does delayed incantation, he destroys your party. Like, absolutely destroys your party. He's weak to dagger. The other dude's weak to also dagger and sword. I don't have sword. Great, like that. Okay, and then sword, dagger, ice, wind. Oh, I have ice. Can I do 2 hits of ice? Do I have items of that? These only do single damage. And then Hanet can't concoct. Okay, that's fine.
The cold is my friend.
Actually, I could do this. The Cyrus gets a turn next.
Now, what next? I'm counting on you.
Oh, sweet.
Interesting dilemma.
Cyrus, you're just a BP bot now.
I am ready.
Can I heal Hanet?
Let yourself be healed.
I'm too scared. I gotta be very careful.
I'm ready for you!
It's too bad this won't hit him.
Ignis Harkens.
What is the logical course of action? How about this?
What next?
Should I leg hold trap him? I don't think it's worth it. Dagger, axe, lightning, staff.
Lightning, done my bidding.
I am ready.
Dagger, axe, lightning, staff. Okay. Should I try breaking him early? No. Oh, he didn't summon his goons. Okay, sweet.
What is the logical course of action?
Now the true lesson begins!
I am ready.
This is my chance. Big damage. Wait, can I buff one turn and then... I mean... There's no point in P-constructing anymore. Well, let's just go for it.
Watch me now. What next?
Using this.
Oh, that only gives 2 BP? I thought it gave more.
Ignis harkens.
Letting the hunt begin.
This guy has like 200,000 HP, I think. No, 500,000 HP, yeah. 500,000.
Using this.
I am ready.
Oh, I should have had Therian use. See, I should have had Therian debuff it and then attack, but then I wanted him to attack both turns, so I think, you know what, this is fine.
Stay strong. I am ready.
I guess I might as well summon my friend. Luckless Sellsword. Thank you, Luckless Sellsword.
Let's do this. Ignis harkens.
Still, he's only doing like 30,000
Letting
instead
the
of his
hunt
usual like
begin.
50,000.
Yet holding back nothing. Cowering before the huntress.
Oh, I should have used Cyrus's skill on Therian. That's what I should have done. That only did 4k. Oh, I should have done Alphen's Enlightenment on Therian. Oh well. Oh, next bonus turn. Okay, here's where it really sucks.
Letting the hunt beginning.
At least it shows me. So they all have weaknesses, but they rotate their weaknesses. So every time you hit them, their weaknesses are gonna change between those 5. So and you also have to kill them all within the same turn. And they're all elementals as
Done
well.
my bidding.
So I need to see if I can get them all to the same weakness somehow. Does defeating the super boss give you a different ending? Oh, thank you, Luckless Sellsword. That's perfect. That's kind of hard to say because... How do I describe this? The way this game works for endings doesn't work like that. So we've already gotten individual character endings for everyone. This just gives you like a final ending, but it's not actually like this entire post-game stuff, our characters don't even talk during it, so it's not, it almost feels like an afterthought. Hey Death Zero, welcome to the stream. So it's kind of weird. This game, the way, I hope they change it for the next game. I really hope they do.
Wind in our sails.
I can almost get them all to fire, but I need to hit that one dude one time with light. Yeah, it's like, this is like a big optional side quest, except the optional side quest is extremely relevant to the story, which that's what I find is weird, because usually you think optional super boss is not relevant to the story, but it's like they made the final boss optional. Like, it's so weird.
Take this!
Oh sweet, and they're fully enfeebled because of the sellsword, thank you. Oh no, they switched too, I forgot, they got hit too, I forgot. Regardless of what they get hit by, Can I hit you with just one? I'll make you all ice.
I am ready.
Okay, now they're all the same thing, so now I can AoE them. Actually, I should just give some AP back to... SP back to Hunnet.
Stay strong.
Oh, come on, you luckless sellsword, you asshole! That asshole! Well, there's no helping it now. If I kill one on the wrong turn, it respawns with full HP, which just makes it harder for them to all be killed at once. Now they're all out of sync.
Interesting dilemma.
And of course you're weak to wind, the one thing I can't multi-hit on. Oh, and I only break... If I hit them with a double hitting skill, it only breaks them once. Oh. Oh, you broke... Oh, he lowered my... He lowered my magic attack. Oh, this is horrible.
I am ready.
Oh no, he was about to do... I can't clear magic down without a Star Seer either. Luckless Sellsword, can you stop hitting people? Okay, bye, Luckless Sellsword.
Tempest of Shall reign.
What next?
If I whack you once, you'll become weak to lightning again, right? Okay, now everyone's on the same page again. Ow! Oh my god, that really hurt. Oh my god. Oh no.
I am ready.
Oh no.
In Alfred's name, be saved.
What is the logical course of action? How about this?
That didn't heal very much at all.
Letting my arrow
Oh,
fly
no.
true. Using this.
Oh, thank goodness.
What next? How about this? What's this?
Ow, ow. Oh my
I
gosh.
am ready. In Alfred's name, be saved.
Oh. What do I do about this?
Tonight, ready? What's this now?
How about this?
Like the thing is, I need to use Doter's Charity so I could use items on everyone, but I need 3 BP.
Using this.
Come on, heal us a ton. Oh, yes, please. Became harder to hit your foe. I hope that doesn't affect magic. I honestly don't know. Okay, I killed one of them. I need to kill the other 2 quickly now. How do I do that? Without light. Oh, wait, no, they're weak. They're vulnerable. Do I want to waste my... I don't even know which of these 2 is lower on HP.
I shall cleave it.
Oh, I didn't mean. Oh, I should have hit them both. Oh, I should have hit them both. Oh, I'm silenced. I forgot I'm silenced. Ah! Hey, Psycho Reaper. Hey, Mivix. Welcome to the stream. When they say kill within 1 turn, does that mean I can still kill them next turn and I'll be fine?
How about this?
Did I just use that on the wrong person? Oh, I think I did. That's not good. Yeah, I have to use all 8 characters. This is phase 1 where I only use the first group of them.
I'm ready. Are you?
Please die. Oh, thank gosh. How soon does he resummon those assholes, though? Oh, okay, you're weak to axe. Oh, I should hit you with the axe because I double attack with the axe.
What's this? How about this?
Okay, why am I doing that? I have apothecary skills.
I shall attend unto thee.
An interesting dilemma. Nothing will quiet the storm.
No good.
Like, I don't know when he resummons. Like, if he resummons next turn, then I need to break him now. But it's more advantageous if I break him next turn. I need BP on Primrose, though. His elemental defense is also boosted. I can't lower it. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna kill him this turn, or I'm not gonna break him this turn, and hope that he doesn't resummon. I don't want to hit you double with the axe.
Lightning, done my duty.
Out of my way. Elemental push.
I missed, dang it. He didn't do anything. Oh no, because my turn's before his. I can break him this turn. Oh, but I missed the elemental lowering. Oh, Hana can break him next turn. Okay, Hana can break him.
Elemental push.
Oh no, it's because he's an elemental surge.
Beginning.
Hey Q-Bunny, welcome to the stream. Oh, it's because of the aura. That's why I can't lower his defense. Ah, dang it.
I am ready.
Oh, this is bad. 'Cause Therian's not gonna do much damage like that. Oh no, but if I get Cyrus to use Elephant's Enlightenment on Therian this turn, Therian can do a lot of damage next turn, but then he'll have the buff for an extra turn. This thing summons the souls next turn, I'm gonna be screwed. Oh wait, no, because Elephant's Enlightenment counts for 2 turns, and this is what turn. Okay, no, I got this. I'm taking a risk, I think.
Stay strong.
Yeah, right? I like how Therian starts off physical and then becomes like a certified pyromancer by the end of the game. I really hope I'm not making a big mistake here.
Elephant, sword of learning.
Because this counts as a turn.
I am ready.
Watch me now.
Oh, that wasn't very much.
Lessen my tongue. Cowering before the huntress.
I am ready. Oh, sacred light.
Wait, no, is Elephant's Enlightenment still for 2 turns? Oh, I thought it counted the turn that was already on. If he resummons those souls next turn, this is bad, actually. Hey there, and show me how much damage you can do.
Ignis hard.
Oh, that's still not very much. It's because of this damn aura. Oh good, he didn't resummon.
Interesting dilemma. I'm counting on you.
I am ready.
What next?
Thank you, everyone. The whole reason why, I guess I could leg trap you.
Better than a snake.
That's good.
Out of my way. Tonight, put it.
Lessen my air. Holding back nothing.
This is like the last fights in the game is where Dota's territory actually is good. I'll give it to Primrose.
Dota purified.
I am ready.
Now, when I use an item, it uses it on everyone. So if I use a reviving jam,
Stay strong.
and with the overheal, yes.
Tonight, put it.
The thing is, if he resummons, I won't be able to break him next turn. But if I break him this turn,
Let's try this.
Okay, I can deal with that.
I am ready.
Oh, I could do this.
Stay strong.
Yes.
I am ready.
Let's come. Cowering before the huntress.
Like, you see, the thing is, what's gonna do more damage? If I give Alphonse Enlightenment to Therion and have him attack twice, or if I get Therion to debuff his magic defense and then attack once. I think attack twice is probably better. I think attack twice is better. It's really too bad no one else can debuff magic defense unless I use like... Unless I get lucky with like a certain weapon or a luckless cell sword. How much damage is this gonna do?
Ignis Park.
Okay, there we go. That's what I really want.
What is the logical course of action? How about this?
Come in, if thou darest. Better than a snare.
I am
The moon.
Let's do this. Ignis Park.
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Oh, great. Oh, no. So if I don't break the respective souls that respond to the colors, so if I don't break the green soul in 4 turns and the blue soul in 3 turns, then Therion and Cyrus are dead. Oh, the souls don't get a turn this turn. Okay, let's look up their weaknesses now, because this is the last phase, I think. Wait, are they back to their usual weaknesses? I think they are. Okay, so the bottom one's light. Screaming Soul is arrow, dagger, spear. The other guy is ice and wind.
A tempest of ice shall rage.
What next?
Oh, I didn't even notice that Hanit has a number 2. Oh, that's not good.
A torrent of arrows.
I am ready.
Oh no, I still had Dodra's Charity. I should have used Dodra's Charity. Okay, that guy's ice and wind. Let's break him first. Wait, no, wait, are you not weak to wind? I thought you were weak to wind. Did they change? Oh no. Yeah, I don't think they don't rotate weaknesses now. Oh, and I can still look. The eye is still taking damage. Okay. Oh no. That's not good.
Come in, if thou darest.
What happens when he says? Is he countering? Well, counters physical attacks for triple damage. Okay, so I just don't hit him with physical damage for a while. Oh, but if I hit it with arrows, then I want to hit with arrows, but that's gonna Triple damage isn't gonna hit that much because Hanit's arrows barely do any damage, right? I'm gonna risk it. Nope, this isn't the second phase. This is like the latter half of the first phase. I mean, I guess I don't need to do that. don't need to do arrow rain because he's already hit a couple times.
I am ready.
What is the logical course of action? My turn.
Okay, I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Oh, great poison. I like poison.
I am ready.
Wait, no, I have to kill. I think I have to kill them before the timer goes down because the timers aren't gone. Uh-oh. No, I can kill them. I can definitely kill them. I can definitely kill them.
Stay strong.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine.
Let's do this!
Die.
Ignis harkens.
Oh, thank goodness. Well, one of them's still alive.
I am ready.
Watch me now.
May the sacred flame
Okay, there we go.
shine
Goodbye.
Now, what next?
I'll break him next turn. Let's prepare this turn.
How about this?
What next?
Is this my play? Yes. No, wait, I meant to do. Oh, no, I meant to do. Oh, no, I meant to do. I forgot she double hits with that. She double hits with that. She double hits with that. Wait, why do you still have a turn? Oh, because I broke you on the wrong turn. Wait, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. If I use Alphin's Enlightenment, this could be very bad. I will take that risk.
Unparalleled.
Elephant! Sword of learning!
I am ready.
I didn't mean to break him that early. That's fine. I'll just do piddly amounts of damage. Actually, no, I should use items.
Stay strong.
Oh, hey, I'm Nate. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming by. This is the first phase of the... Like, technically, there's a 9th fight. There's 10 fights. Yeah, I'm on, like, ultra focus mode. I'm, like, shaking.
Dota Kirostyle.
Let's do this!
Hope this does a lot of damage.
Ignis harkens.
Okay, that was a lot, but also not... I wanted more. Okay. That hurt, but that wasn't awful.
Interesting dilemma.
It's fine when he doesn't have all his ads out.
I am ready. Stay strong.
Out of my way. Tonight, put it!
Letting the hunt.
Actually, I could break him pretty fast here. Well, I could break him really fast here if I... How do I want to play this, though? I mean...
Never missing.
I am ready.
Oh, I forgot, you still have Doters on you.
Stay strong.
Hey, Red Bean Porridge, welcome to the stream. We are doing well. We're on the first phase of the last fight, and I am very nervous.
elemental proof.
It's too bad Therian went first this time. I shouldn't have given Therian speed. I don't even think I gave him any
Let my
speed
arrow
items. I only
fly
gave them to
true.
Primrose and Ophelia.
Holding back nothing. Cowering before the huntress.
I am ready.
This music haunts your dreams. This fight is a nightmare. Thank you for your honesty.
Oh, sacred light.
Therian still has 1 turn left on an Alphen. You see, again, if I use Alphen now, if he summons the souls on the next turn, then I'm fucked. But I don't think he will.
Elephant, sword of learning.
Letting the hunt begin.
I guess I might as well just leg trap you. I know you're not going to be leg trapped when you come out of break, but...
Better than a snare.
Come on, die. Oh! I did it! I did it! I did it! I did it!
And that's that.
Ooh. Hello.
I will not fail.
Oh, he's got like a tiny face on his nose.
Well then,
Oh, what happens if he summons the souls when I have Alphen up? You see, what Alphen does is it makes it so all of Therian's AoE attacks are single target to make them stronger. So it's good for single targeting, but if he summons the souls back and I still have Alphen, I can't AoE them. That's the problem. This is the same music with a different intro. Okay, so you can't attack Galdera until you defeat LeBlack, the Abyssal Maw, and the Blade of the Fallen. But once you destroy them, then I think his shields go back down to a reasonable number. Okay. So basically the strategy here is just get Ulbrich to spam his attacks. His Warhilds. Oh, it does have more beats. Oh, my VTuber model doesn't react fast enough for me to jam out to it. Okay, well, I mean, might as well use all my items on this one. The first
have this.
business is to give Alphen BP.
All right.
And they're all getting turns now. They say if you die during the second phase, you will die within the first 3 turns, because look at all these guys attacking me. Like, once you get past that, you're fine, but... This guy also has less HP than the previous phase.
Donor, lend us your aid.
Oh, that's great. Oh my god, that hurt. No, he's eyeing me forbiddingly. Oh no, I should have used Doters on Ophelia. Ugh, the healing Great Punch doesn't heal that much. I should have dotered someone else. That was my bad. Or I should have gotten Ophelia to overheal us right away. Oh no. Actually no, Ophelia's the only one who needs to live. Ophelia's the only one who needs to live, because if she is alive, she could just olive of life all of us.
Use this.
This is risky. Oh my goodness. Oh, he targeted just the right person with that. Oh my goodness.
Feel the power.
Whose patience turns am I gonna get? Give me some patience turns. Oh no! Okay, goodbye,
Do my
Ulbrich.
best.
No.
Have this.
Oh, that hurts so bad!
Bring it on. Try this.
Wait, I thought I used a large. Oh no, I used a normal olive of life. I was supposed to use a large one. It would have healed him to full. But everyone gets turns first next turn. Okay. If he does a physical attack, I can sidestep it.
Catch me
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're so fine. I can't really do much.
How about this?
All right.
Alright, I have apothecary skills. That's why I brought you. Okay, There's one really good one. No, this is not it. I mean, he has some good ones, but they don't heal as much as Ophelia's. Okay, that's fine. Essence of pomegranate with a purifying dust. Look at all these items I have. Essence of pomegranate.
Try this.
Here I go.
You just give us sidesteps out the wazoo.
Catch me.
I know he'll dispel them eventually, but
Well, bring about the miracle of healing.
you stop. Oh, phew. Can you stop buffing each other?
Come at me.
My turn now.
What do I do? EP boost on Ulbrich would be good. Let's buff Ulbrich.
Fill us with power.
Oh, he just got rid of my augmentations.
Truly, Iron Blade is unbending.
We just spam Windhill's battle cry.
Windhill fights with us.
Oh my god, look how much damage that does even when they're guarding. Even when they're guarding. Oh yeah, you're right. I have the luckless. I have Maroof. I should summon Maroof. Oh, he took my SP. That's fine. You can take my
Let's
SP.
do this.
I forgot I have Maroof. I can summon him.
Power.
Oh, they get a
Bring
triple.
it
They get a
on.
triple turn coming up. This is bad. Actually, I should do the same apothecary skill. Purifying dust with essence of pomegranate.
Try
Please
this.
survive. Just survive. Oh, thank God.
To do this.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. Sidestep.
Catch me again.
All right.
What else can you do with Concoct? You can do a lot of things with Concoct. Oh, you can also give people sidestep. Oh, but only one person. I need a full party thing. Heal, restore SP. I guess I could restore SP. Actually, you know what? I should just give Ulbrich SP. Wait, actually, no. Let's just concoct. Purifying Dust, Essence of Plum. Dust, Essence of Plum.
Try this.
Witchery.
Well then.
Okay, we're good.
Bring about the miracle of healing.
Overheal everyone.
Victory.
Go ham.
Is unbound. Windhill, fight with us.
Okay, I just need a couple more of those.
Let's do this.
Sidestep.
Will
Oh,
not.
Bring it on. Try this. Here we go. You're not getting away.
Well then.
I can't overheal now. I guess again, I'll just buff Ulbrich's crit.
Shooting comets, lead us on our way.
I don't care if you keep augmenting yourselves, you're still done. Yeah, heal your tiny bits of HP, I don't care. Okay, he just did a bunch of buffs. Okay, we're good.
Is unbound. Windhill, fight with us.
That's still doing respectable damage. Oh, I killed 2 of them!
Let's do this.
Do I still have transfer rune up? Yes, I do. No, I don't need to transfer rune again. Sidestep!
Catch me again.
I'm so glad I'm using this team composition.
Bring it on. Try this.
I'll do my best. Have this.
Here we go.
You can't imagine this fight without Sorcerer and Warmaster. I bet someone has done like a challenge run where they didn't use them. I almost guarantee someone's done that. But I'm not gonna do that. Oh, also hi Hakaze, I don't know if I said hi to you. But hi. Thank you so much for dropping by. I'm just gonna keep giving pomegranates out.
Try this.
I don't care what your weaknesses are.
I will not be defeated.
That's not gonna stop me.
Shooting comets, lead us on our way.
Oh no, that's not good.
The battle is unbound.
Please die.
Windhill, fight with us.
Oh, thank goodness.
My turn now.
Yeah, I don't know how to read, so that's not gonna stop me.
Let me help. Well then.
I mean, I can't do anything to him, he's still invulnerable. What are his weaknesses? Here. Ice, light, spear, dagger, arrow.
Molecular star, pierce our foes.
Oh, I don't even reveal them anyways. Okay, good. Okay, now he's available. There, that's manageable. Oh no, that's not good.
I'll do my best.
What does that do? The souls of the dead writhe ominously before you, unlocks all his weaknesses, uses Banish Soul the next action, if not broken. What does Banish Soul do? Reduce all party members' HP to 1 and BP to 0. Uses Create Soul the next action. Create Soul increases his break shields in proportion with the amount of BP drained. Oh, that's not good.
Here I go!
So I should break him now.
The battle is truly joined. My blade is unbending!
Actually, no, this will be
My
fine.
blade is unbent! Windhill, fight with us!
Here I go!
I don't have Transfer Rune up, so I should do Transfer Rune.
Feel the power!
Oh, I could Transfer Rune Light
Alright.
onto everyone. That's the play. I mean, I could wait until Tressa's turn to break him, actually. I'm making this look easy? I'm glad that appears that way. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get Tressa to break him. I'm gonna take a risk. Thanks for summoning Kirby.
Try this.
Oh,
do my
that's
best.
actually perfect. Because I need a plum on Ulbrich.
Have this! Let's...
Actually, I should do a couple just to be safe. If I miss. Okay. He didn't do his
Be
attack.
defeated.
Now I just unleash on him.
Prepare yourself! Molecular star! Here's our foes!
You were in this boss fight for 3 straight hours when you beat it. Oh my gosh, and that was the successful run. Oh my goodness, my heart goes out to you.
My blade is
We're at 2.5
unbending!
hours from when I stepped into the gate. I think I'm fine. Now that I killed all the ads, I think I'm okay now. That was really spicy. The first turn was really spicy in the second phase. I might even kill him.
Fight with us!
Oh, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. Oh, take that. Oh, you asshole.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
I don't even need this XP. What are you doing? I can't even keep this money, can I? Ah. Thank you for the chaos. Oh my gosh. I feel so accomplished. I feel like that was easier than beating the Demi-Fiend in Shin Megami Tensei 5. It definitely didn't take as long. Oh. Let's sit back and enjoy. If my game crashes now like it did with Fire Emblem, I'm gonna be so mad. If it did, I would just have to like copy and paste someone else's ending into the VOD and not care to do it myself. Ah! No, I am all powerful, eternal. I will not return to the darkness. I will not. Oh yes, you will. Also, it's kind of neat. Everyone's standing in like a circle, and their circle is the same order that they are on the world map. If you look at their towns and the way they spell Octopath, that's cute. Yay, he's okay. Huh? Where am I? I see. Thank you, my friends. I don't even say anything. It's so anticlimactic when my characters don't talk during this entire sequence. It doesn't feel like an ending. I really hope they fix that in the second game. Yeah, Kip is all because you wanted a girlfriend. Well, actually, no, it's because you want to find your father. It was Alphys who wanted a girlfriend. She told me that I could meet father here, but it was all just a lie. Kit. Yeah, everyone's just staring at him like, we're just tired, we can't talk. Father? Mother? Kit, oh how you've grown. No mortal knows what fate holds for them. All these years I had thought my journey a futile one. Only now do I know it was not so, all because of you. In journeying here, you have not just found meaning in your own lives. You have sealed away the darkness and restored light to all of Orstera. For this, I thank you. Live on for us, Kit. Live on and live strong. That's it? That's it? Oh, I don't even say anything, okay. Hey, at least they still picked Therian, my boy. For life is a journey. The places you go, the deeds you do, the tales whose hero you become. Every road is yours to take. So journey forth, friend, into this great world we live in, and find an adventure all your own. I've already done that. I've done 8 adventures. Oh, I'm just here. I got a spurning ribbon. What does a spurning ribbon do? It better be good. It better make me like a god. Wards off all enemy encounters. Oh, okay. So I can literally just... I am god now. No enemies around. Well, I guess I'm back. I'll save on the 3rd file just so that... in case I feel masochistic enough to go back. I mean, can I fight it again if I want? Can I go back in here? Like, you can't even, like, go back and, like, retry it just for fun to, like, challenge yourself? That seems like a, like, okay, I equip the spurting ribbon, nothing can attack me, and then what? Nothing. There's nothing to do now. I mean, there's a couple side quests I haven't done, but... okay, let's go somewhere where there's music, because I want to talk when there's music. They didn't even give me a credit roll after that. They gave me a credit roll after the last chapter 4, but that's it. Let's go back to Boulderfall, where we started. That's so anticlimactic. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have the Luckless Sellsword and Maruf Stone. I didn't even use Maruf. Yeah, he's like, hey guys, I was here. I'm a hero too. Okay, so we are officially done Octopath. I honestly thought I would die during the final fight and have to redo it once this stream, and if I died again, I'd have to do it like on another stream altogether. We're done. I feel so accomplished because of how hard that fight was, but I also feel so unaccomplished because we got nothing from it. So, I mean, I already talked about what I liked about this game and what I didn't like when we got the credit roll, but allow me to reiterate. Like, it's a fun game. I really liked this game. And I knew I would enjoy it, but I didn't think I would enjoy it this much. The pixel graphics with the 3D backgrounds, lovely, beautiful. The music, beautiful. The characters, the stories were hit or miss. Like, I really like Therian and Alphen's. Cyrus's were kind of goofy. Primrose's, like, left us really, like, nothing at the end. Like, it was really weird. I didn't really feel too much. I like Tressa. Tressa's cute. But the battle system's really fun. The way you mix and match the secondary classes and like the support skills. It's kind of like Bravely Default, but I think this game is a little bit more succinct because Bravely Default has so many classes, and some of them get really OP. But I feel like here was like a little bit like perfectly balanced. And then you have the 4 extra jobs. I wish there were more extra jobs, but whatever. So like the quality of the stories was good for the most part. Some better than others. I mean, of course, I didn't like having to grind between chapters, and I don't even mind grinding, but the fact that you have to grind the characters that were in your bench. But then the problem is you can't switch out your first character, so I couldn't switch out Therian, so I could only swap out 3 people, but I had 7 people that I needed to swap in and out of. Like, if I could have swapped all 4 people out for all 4 people, I could have minimized the amount of grinding. But then you get this weird, awkward part where everyone's leveling at different amounts because you keep having to swap out different amounts of people. That is annoying. I really hope they do something about that. Just make it so my backliners still get a little bit of XP. Like, give them 50%, give them 75% or something. Like, that would be so much better. My other biggest complaint is, of course, the way they handled post-Chapter 4. Because everyone's stories were coming together and then they just kind of leave it. And unless you know to do those, like, the LeBlanc and the Kit side quests, you don't know about it until you look it up, for one thing. And the stories come together, but your characters don't even interact about it. You just read a bunch of journals, and that's it. No one talks at all. Like, it didn't feel like a conclusion. Maybe it was development time, I don't know. But, like, I hope that they have, maybe a real Chapter 5, where we actually all come together and actually, like, work towards a goal together, would be nice. More character interaction between, like, during the chapters too, would be nice too. And, like, I know this game was created in a way that, you know, at the beginning you could choose any of the characters, you could recruit any characters. If you want, you could even completely leave out some characters. But let's face it, like 90% of the people who play this game the first time are going to recruit everyone before moving on to the Chapter 2s, right? So why not just have more interaction, like as if everyone's together post Chapter 1? Because they are. And if a game like Tales can do it with 8 party members all with skits and talking together all the time in all the cutscenes and all the events and all be relevant to the story, I don't see why Octopath cannot do that. So I really like to see more inter-character interaction, and not just like fun interactions, but like story-driven interactions, like character development-driven actions, not just a fun little here, 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 here. I heard that Octopath 2 starts to address that, which I'm glad about. Again, I have not played the demo for Octopath 2, I've not watched any of the trailers for Octopath 2 except for the first one, because I want to go in with a completely blank slate. But I did hear, in general, people said the demo solves, or starts to solve a lot of those problems, so I hope it stays that way. So yeah, my biggest complaints, backline characters leveling, characters not interacting with each other, and a bad endgame. That being said, there's so many optional dungeons in this. Oh yeah, the optional dungeon bosses need to have boss music, not regular music. That was a big one. And, oh yeah, a lot of the dungeons, I mean, they were beautiful, but, like, I don't remember any of them. Like, because all the caves look the same, all the mansions look the same, all the whatevers look the same, and they use the same music for all of them. I understand, there's a lot of dungeons in this game. There's like 30 or 40 dungeons in this game, so I can understand reusing assets, but I wish that they were a little bit more distinctive, or at least the ones in the main story were a bit more memorable, because honestly, I don't remember any of them by name. I remember where they are and what we did, but I don't remember what they're called. Hey Yule, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. You caught us right as we finished beating the boss. Hey Sardine, wakey wakey, you fell asleep. I guess you're gonna have to watch the VOD if you want to see what happened, but same with all the lore. Oh yeah, also, I talked about this earlier, but like, there's so much lore for Octopath that is only in the art book and is not in the game. Like, Simeon's entire backstory is only in the art book. They don't even talk about it. They don't even talk about it in the story, and it's like really relevant. Like, you wouldn't know that he's like 100 years old. You wouldn't know that he's from an ancient dynasty. You wouldn't know that he like killed his brother or something like that. It's just all left out, and like maybe it's not relevant, but that's a lot of backstory for Simeon, who of course was also a very mysterious character. And the fact that Primrose's Chapter 4 ending is different in Japanese and English also just furthers the confusion. So it's, I don't know, but that's more of a minor thing that I just want to talk about. Hey Aru, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh Yule, you got everyone your Epic of Alexandria clear. It's nice. That's awesome. So I think that's pretty much everything I want to talk about this game. I like this game. It was fun. It's good to see a pixel game that's awesome. It's good to see a turn-based game that's awesome, that's not Final Fantasy, action time battle system stuff. I like seeing different battle systems, even though it's very similar to Bravely Default, of course, because of the developers. I'm excited. I really hope Octopath 2 improves upon those things and exceeds my expectations, because, again, my expectations have been set. So, tomorrow we're going to stream more Umineko, as long as my voice doesn't give out. Then throughout next week, I'm going to be streaming. I have a couple like small games that I want to stream, and maybe I'll fit them in. I also have a collab with someone next week, just before Octopath 2 comes out. I'll announce it on my schedule, but I hope it's... I've been wanting to do all these small short games on stream, but I've been just so busy because of the back-to-back releases of Fire Emblem, and then playing Octopath 1 to get to Octopath 2, and then Resident Evil 4 is gonna... Resident Evil 4 is gonna come out, so... And I also want to play the Tales of Symphonia remaster, so it's like all these releases coming back-to-back. I don't have time between them to slot these mini games that I want to get through with you guys. And of course, Umineko always lurking there in the background, so... Ugh. Hey Yasu, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for dropping by. You just came back from school. Oh, that's unfortunate. We were just wrapping up, but I appreciate you coming by. It was an epic battle, I would have to say. I'm pretty proud of myself, actually. It's rare that I actually feel proud of myself for beating a boss in a game, because I don't usually do like the ultra challenging difficulties set in the game, where I don't play games like Elden Ring and Dark Souls, so I do feel very accomplished about that. Also, it got really spicy during that second phase for that first couple turns, so I'm really, really like, woo. I was like shaking for that first phase. Like every turn I was like, is he gonna do something awful to me? Am I just gonna die here? And I haven't really felt that since we did like the Demi Fiend in Shin Megami Tensei 5, which again, it's odd that all my toughest challenges I've beaten have been in turn-based games. I do want to do some like action games too. Okay. Oh. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me on this journey, whether you joined early in the Octopath journey or later or sporadically. I really appreciate it. I feel like Octopath is one of the best series I've done on my channel. I feel like I've had the most viewership and like audience chatter, which is awesome. So I hope to keep up the cadence with Octopath 2, and I hope you'll join me for that journey as well, whether in real time or afterwards. Oh, a bunch of people are streaming now. I don't know who to raid. Okay, Melly's playing Mario Party with 3 of our other friends, so I feel like I have to go drop in on them. So let's drop in on Melly, and I will see you guys tomorrow for more Umineko. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, I've said that like a billion times, but honestly, I really appreciate it. Take care, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.